Hey Baz, I was looking at this Google Cloud architecture for securing AI applications, and it's pretty intense. It's like building a digital fortress. What are the key takeaways here?
Yeah, it's comprehensive, right? Think of it as layered defense, like an onion, but for your AI. The core idea is to go beyond just securing the data and models, and focus on securing the entire AI application lifecycle. They're emphasizing four cornerstones: network isolation, application security, model security, and data security.
Okay, network isolation makes sense. They're talking about VPCs and private services. Connect to keep everything private. But how does that impact performance?
Good question. You might think it adds latency, but Google's infrastructure is designed to minimize that. Private Services Connect, for example, allows secure communication within the Google Cloud Network, which is super fast. It's like having a private highway for your AI data. And Cloud NAT lets you access the public internet when needed, without exposing your private resources.
Got it. And what about application security? I see they're using Cloud Load Balancer, Cloud Armor, and reCAPTCHA. That's a lot.
Absolutely. Think of the load balancer as your front gate, distributing traffic and ensuring your AI apps are always available. Cloud Armor is like your security guards, stopping DDoS attacks and web exploits. And reCAPTCHA is like a smart bouncer, keeping out bots and malicious users. It's about making sure your AI apps are both robust and secure.
And what about model security, specifically? Model Armor seems interesting.
Model Armor is crucial. It's all about protecting your AI models themselves. It analyzes prompts and responses for things like hate speech, malicious URLs, and even those sneaky prompt injection attacks. Think of it as a safety net for your AI, making sure it's not being tricked or abused.
And data security? They mention sensitive data protection and cloud KMS.
Right. Sensitive data protection is like your data detective, finding and classifying sensitive information. And Cloud KMS is your vault, securely managing the encryption keys for your models and data. It's about keeping your data safe and sound, both in transit and at rest.
This is a lot to take in. What about the specific recommendations for Vertex AI workflows? They talk about securing each stage of the ML lifecycle.
Exactly. They're saying you need to think about security at every step, from data ingestion and code security to training, deployment, and monitoring. For example, they recommend using IAM roles to control access to notebooks and pipelines, and vulnerability scanning for container images. It's about building security into your workflow from the ground up.
So, continuous monitoring is key, right? They mention Vertex model monitoring, Security Command Center, and cloud logging.
Absolutely. It's about having eyes on your AI system 24/7. Vertex model monitoring alerts you to anomalies in your model's performance. Security Command Center gives you a centralized view of your security posture. And cloud logging lets you track everything that's happening in your environment. It's about being proactive, not reactive.
Wow, this is incredibly detailed. It seems like Google Cloud is really serious about AI security.
They are. They understand that AI is becoming more and more critical, and security is paramount. This architecture is designed to give you peace of mind, knowing your AI applications are well protected. It's a blueprint for building secure and trustworthy AI.
Thanks, Baz. This really clarifies things. I feel much more confident about designing secure AI applications on Google Cloud now.
No problem. Just remember, security is an ongoing process. Stay up to date on the latest best practices, and don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for your specific needs. And always keep in mind those four cornerstones.